Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils Show presented by Circle K. Head to any Circle K Arizona location where you can get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You always ask us how we're doing. I want to get a jump ahead.
I'm doing great. I'm on fire. It's Tuesday.
You're on fire.
I'm on fire. I'm ready to rumble, dude. I am ready
What are you
to
on fire
rumble. I don't know. I woke up early this morning just ready to rock. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Good.
I'm Anthony Totri, this guy right here asking questions. That's Shane Deef. The guy to my right, that is the one, the only Aaron Ruby, also known as Erik Ruby. We got DJ Danielle behind the Mac making all the magic happen. Guys, do us a solid. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Oh, my God. We've got a lot to get into
Can we
today.
tier rank
If you're listening on audio
Erik
right now, this
Ruby
is an episode.
profile pictures.
Yeah.
This is an episode to watch on YouTube.
Yeah,
this is
we
absolutely an
love you
episode.
Let's
guys
just get
on
that out
audio.
of the way. Audio guys, we love you so much. But
We do. An underrated part of the PHNX Sun Devils community, I would say.
This is a very visual show.
Yes.
That being said, we're going to try to make it as listenable as possible. So if this is the only way you can listen and or consume this show, then do so on audio still. But just a warning, this is going to be a better show for the people watching.
It's going to be a great show, I think, regardless, though. It's been something that I know Eric has specifically been wanting to do for quite some time. And we finally gotten to it. We are going to tier list the retro Big 12 logos, all 16 teams, ASU, we're got Oklahoma A&M, we've got UCF, we got Kansas, we got them all. We're obviously going to all agree, right? Because that's what we do with tier lists. It's, in unison. It's very...
we all think the same exact way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
We
Twitter
like the
feels
same
the exact same way
foods.
with us, too.
Yeah.
We've never put out a tier list that's upset anybody.
No,
Now
absolutely
that's a
not.
fact.
Absolutely not. And I spent most of the morning trying to just find some of the history behind some of these retro logos, and there's only a few. There's only a few that I'm able to actually give interesting facts about.
Yeah.
So take that for what you will.
Yeah, if you're a Big 12er and you know more, lay it out in the
please.
chat.
Should
Please
we
put
make
it
up
out
the
there.
history for the ones that we don't know?
No, absolutely. We
Well,
should
we
not
could.
do that. We could.
I could.
You could, but we probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't do that. We already got Will in the
do
chat. We got Sharon in the chat. Again, drop a like.
I'm in the chat.
You're also in the chat?
Yeah.
I love that.
What's up, chat?
Eric, are you in the chat?
I am actually in the chat right now.
I love that. I absolutely love that. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get it started. Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and start with the Cincinnati Bearcats. This one freaks me out a little bit, okay? It is the little red guy. It's the fifth one.
No.
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 You don't like that one?
No.
So, again, I feel like, because there are going to be people listening on audio that maybe don't click over to YouTube, we should do our best
Okay.
trying to describe what these
Can I be
are.
the describe guy?
You please be the
Okay.
describe guy.
So the retro Cincinnati logo is what I can best describe as a hybrid. I mean, it's a bearcat. It's a hybrid raccoon, like docile bear, and
There's a little rat in there.
and a little bit of a rat, yeah, but really angry, and it's like way too red.
Yes.
It's like it's the most red I've ever seen. It's like Western Kentucky Hilltopper red. This looks like a mascot that is based off of an animal that is an animatronic.
Yes, absolutely.
This looks like if Chuck E. Cheese's boy
went rogue.
is his mascot. Yeah, is the mascot. This is like what Chuck E. Cheese's like.
If there was a movie, this is the villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is an intramural softball team. Chuck
That's
E. Cheese
Chester
logo.
cheese.
No, this is Tommy Cheddar.
Tommy Cheddar. Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Yeah,
Tommy
because
Cheddar.
if it was Chester, well, Chester is his.
He rules the pizza gang.
Chester's
out there.
also his real name.
Yeah.
Chester Entertainment Cheese.
I thought it was
Cheddar cheese.
Charles Entertainment.
Oh, it
Cheese.
is. It is. You're right. It's Charles Entertainment Cheese.
So
No
that
free
could
ads,
technically
though.
be Chester.
This is okay. Maybe it's Chester Cheddar then. No, because we don't want it to be his brother.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I mean, you could have an evil brother.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
terrifying. It's terrifying.
Anyway.
This
And-
is a C.
Okay, I can live with a
I'm
C.
good
I
with
would
C.
listen to a D.
I
to
would
be
also
honest with
listen
you.
to D.
There's nothing inherently bad about it. I mean, other than its intentions.
Well,
Probably.
I don't think it's bad like in and of itself, but when you like get to all of these Big 12 logos,
Yeah, they are very good.
There are some seriously elite ones.
Yes.
So maybe at the end again,
Yeah,
we
we can
kind of go
shuffle
over.
them.
But I'm comfortable
C
with a C
baseline.
for now.
We'll keep it at C. It does look like it's like a really bad person though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
it's
I wouldn't
it's
agree with-
intimidating. You know, if I saw it in real life, I would be scared.
I don't know. If
That
it's-
Bearcat wants your money.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's intimidating. More so as it's like, it's just like kind of like gross. Like you don't want to associate with it.
It's
Yeah.
just evil.
Like
to
I'm
be
not.
honest
I'm
with
not scared of it, but I don't want to be near it. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
So
I
is
get
that really a good mascot? I wouldn't.
Probably
say so.
not. Probably
Yeah.
not. If you're scared of
Yeah.
it.
Like it's got bad values. Its morals are skewed. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Sure.
Oh.
Anything else on that
No,
Bearcat?
I don't
I mean,
really-
just keep
attacking
keep
the
going.
Bearcat's
I don't really like it.
15 minutes on the Bearcat
Anyway, we
character.
can get to the next one.
Yeah.
There are what 16 of these.
There's 16 of these.
So, yeah, one down, 15 more
Let's
to
get
go.
to-
Let's go, chat.
Let's get to Houston. Let's get to Houston. We're keeping it with the Red Cats here. We got a Cougar. Do you want to describe this one, Shane?
Yeah, this is a collegiate, like it's like a big cat got up and decided to walk, and now it's at school, and it looks like it's going to Harvard, but it's really Houston,
And it also looks angry.
and
Yes.
it also looks like a sailor.
It's mad because it thought it was going to Harvard and it showed up at Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a sailor.
If the
So does
Cincinnati
BYU's.
the Cincinnati Bearcat is the brains of the operation, and the Houston Cougar is like the muscle.
The Bronx.
Yeah. Absolutely. I feel like that's why all of these Big 12 cats, they're all in the same, like,
Well, I mean,
they're all really angry.
both Houston's and BYU are both sailors, apparently. What is it with these little hats?
I don't know. They're sailors. They're sailor cats,
Big
man.
hat
I don't know what
guys.
to tell you. The Houston one for me is kind of generic.
I always like when mascots are marching, when they're walking towards something. Big fan of
Where's
that.
he headed?
Houston.
Class.
He's headed to class. He's headed to Houston. Come on, Eric.
his
Be
boat.
more creative than that, damn it.
To his boat.
Okay, where do we want to put this Houston
I would say
cat?
definitely better than Cincinnati. I just
I
don't
would
know
say it is
how
also-
much better.
Yeah, I think it's still in C.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Okay.
it's a C tier mascot, but it's ahead of the Bearcat for me. And I think there's a big gap between
Yeah,
these two, to be honest.
The H also looks out of place though to me. Like you get like this retro like stencil drawing feel, but then just like someone just pasted a big H on it.
Like,
Like a
maybe
word-
it should
they
be
open,
like,
like,
it
the-
should be
the
like a
word
hollow
text.
H with like an outline,
No, it
like a
should-
red
yeah,
outline.
it should just be what the like. It looks
Yeah.
nothing like the illustration.
Yeah.
It's like they just put an H on it.
it
You know,
is
the
true.
more that I
The
look
H
at
looks
this,
photoshopped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the H
it's
looks
really
photo-
bad.
Yeah,
the more I look at this, the more I think Cincinnati's D. Just already.
Well, we'll get there.
Just
We'll
yeah,
get
already.
there.
yeah.
We'll
We'll
get there.
shove them down.
All right.
eventually.
Let's go ahead. Let's do UCF. This is one that there's
Ooh.
going
Are
to
we
be
sure
some.
we want to do this right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so because each one of these tiers has some serious competition. So for those of you on audio, do you want to go ahead and explain what this is? Because it's the Citro Nut.
You
which
can do it.
is-
You did extensive research.
We all know who the
we're
Citronut
going to do
is.
some research. This is the research behind the Citronut. Okay, so the Citronut was the first mascot of Florida Technological University, which later became the University of Central Florida, and was designed to honor the university's connections to Central Florida's two main industries at the time, citrus and space.
Real.
The character, which is a combination of an orange and an astronaut's head,
Love it.
Yes.
was created by Norman Van Meter, the
Yes, it
brother-in-law of the university's president at the time, and first appeared on the cover of the 1968-69 student handbook.
What was his name?
The creator?
Norman Van Meter.
Norman
Yeah.
Van Meter.
His
Yeah.
name is just Nevermind. NVM.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That guy rips.
The Citronut was unpopular with students who petitioned the university student government to establish a new mascot in 1969. The search for a replacement was unsuccessful until 1970 when Judy Hines,
So they went with Knight.
a night nurse, proposed Vincent the Vulture, who served as the university's unofficial mascot for over a year.
I have to see
In
Vincent the
1970, UCF students voted to select the Knight of Pegasus as the school's first athletic mascot.
Boo.
The Citronut is
This-
elite.
Oh, dude, what?
This is
This
S
is
tier.
terror. Are you kidding me?
This is S.
Are
tier.
you kidding me?
Yeah, the Citronaut, I
Yeah,
think is S tier.
Citronaut, a complete S tier.
I think it might be the best. Like, and I know Sparky is. I know.
I
Trust
don't know
me.
about that.
We'll talk about that. There's a couple devils. You know, you get the Demon Deacons, you get the Blue Devils, you get the Sun Devils, and we'll get to this. There is no Citro astronaut. There is no Citro. This is a man or woman who is an orange person. They are an orange person. They have an orange body with a spaceman face.
It's an orange with an astronaut head.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's built like a 1970s cartoon, too.
Yeah.
Like that guy has his own show on Boomerang.
Well, okay, what position does he play in football? 3, 2, 1.
Nose tackle.
Fullback. Okay, that's fair.
I mean, I'll take
Same thing.
either one of those.
Same thing.
I'm so caught up on how bad Vincent the Vulture is. What a downgrade. What a down.
There's a reason he was only there for a bit,
dude.
He's kind of cool.
No, okay, but if he
Him and the
didn't
Cincinnati
follow up,
Bearcat
if he
are
didn't
good
follow
friends.
up the Citronaut,
Yeah.
then
I mean,
I'd
how
be
can
okay.
you
He
follow
also looks like he robs banks in
Yeah,
like
he
really
does.
cartoonish
A
ways.
little belly right there.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Will in
No
the
thanks,
chat. He's a
Vincent.
Marvin Martian knockoff.
No, he's not.
Damn.
No, he's
S?
not.
So
Is
yeah,
that
I
what
think
we're
we can
going with?
agree. We can all agree the Citronaut is S
He's
tier.
a fruit astronaut. He's a fruit spaceman. That is awesome.
Fruit Spacemen. Love it.
Yeah,
Absolutely love it.
That's an S tier. I don't even think it's close.
No, I agree. All right, let's get to West Virginia. West Virginia is the most boring, I think, next to
yeah.
Texas Tech in this whole thing. It's just a football that has West Virginia University on it. And it
Yeah, but
doesn't
it's-
even have West Virginia University. It's WVU
Yeah, but it's kind of good.
with the mountains in the back.
It's not bad.
What do you mean it's kind of good?
It's kind of good. Like, it's simple. It's like a lot of people hate how crazy old logos were, and I get that. And a lot of people hate like simple logos, and I get that. I think this is a fun, fine, simple logo. I think this is B.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
I don't think
Yeah.
this is better than Houston.
Wow.
But I think it's better than Cincinnati.
The H in Houston just throws me off, man.
I agree with you, Shane. Where I don't hate this.
Like,
logo.
I would wear this on a shirt.
I was about to
think
say, like,
cool.
it's a good logo. I just don't think it's a great logo. So
I think in the grand scheme
I'm
of these
okay
logos,
with B. It's just boring.
Okay, we can put it at the top of C and move the angry Bearcat down to D.
Yeah,
Okay, I can live with that.
The Bearcats just doesn't.
I'll trade you West Virginia for the Bearcat.
Do you
going all the
want
way
to
down.
put the Houston above the WVU, you two? Because you both have strong
I
opinions.
mean, we'll get there. We'll get. I'm fine with this for
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
We'll see
they're
if my
close.
opinions change as
They're
we kind of move
close.
along.
Okay.
Yeah, for those listening on audio, it's literally just a football with WVU across it, and then the state of West Virginia silhouette in the background. It's nothing special, but it's simple. I think it's a clean look. It's like just retro enough, but not too gimmicky.
Yeah, that's fair. All right,
Don't mind
let's continue with some of the cats. Let's go ahead and do the BYU Cougar, who is a sailor.
He's a
Correct.
sailor, and he kind of rips.
He does kind of
This
rip.
is by far the best of the cats.
This I feel like when you're talking about the simple versus like I guess way out there too creative almost logos, I feel like this walks the line perfectly because I feel like it is pretty simple, but the idea that you got a little fucking sailor hat on this Cougar is pretty
I don't
awesome.
understand the old timey hats, but they
do rip.
They're
though. I
they're
like
sweet.
This is a B
This is a
tier
B.
low.
Mm.
Yeah,
B for
This is B.
BYU?
This is B for me. Are you saying
A?
C?
It's between A and B. I'll go high B for now.
Okay, I could.
I'm with B. I think it's easily better than any of the other cats that we've had so far.
This thing rips though. That guy's awesome.
That guy. That is 100% an A.
Next
or an
week
S
we
tier logo.
tier the alternate old Big 12 logos.
Dear
It's
Lord.
June.
There are so many damn logos. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Look, we're going to continue doing the Big 12 retro logos tier list, but first want to tell you a little bit about our friends over at Circle K. If you guys can see it in the background, you're watching live. We got our little Circle K just full of snacks, a cart full of snacks. What do we got on there? We got beef sticks, we got nuts, we got candy, we got popcorn, and so much more. And they have all of those delicious things and more at just about every single one of those Arizona Circle K locations, including Eric.
What?
Inner Circle.
Ooh.
Inner Circle, it's the new free membership program that Circle K has. That's going to help you guys save money every single day. When you first sign up, they're going to go out of their way to help you save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. And then every single day after that, you're going to continue saving money with Inner Circle, save 3 cents per gallon every day. So you get great deals on gas. They've got locations all over the valley, and they've got a ton of great snacks and drinks for you guys to choose from. enjoy your member-exclusive beverage deal. Inner Circle is going to help you guys get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd at any Arizona location. Eric, do you have a favorite snack at Circle K?
Ooh. I love the gummy bears and the gummy worms.
Are you like a sour gummy kind of guy?
I used to not be, but I've come around.
I'm kind of the opposite way. Like I really like sour stuff, but like I'm so like just I could eat 3 bags of those gummy bears right now.
They're so good.
Well, you know the great thing?
What?
Circle K has both options for
It's
you
true.
guys. Join Inner Circle for free by downloading that Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit circlek.com for details.
Yep. Do you guys think the finals are over?
No. I don't think they're up.
No team has ever come back from down 2-0 in the finals in my book. That's never happened.
Yeah. Well, right now on BetMGM, you can get the Dallas Mavericks plus 2.5 series spread at plus money. Kristaps' future in question seems like he might not play the rest of the series the way Missoula is talking about it. Quote, very serious injury. Do we know what it is at all yet?
Oh my gosh, it's
really weird.
Honestly insane. I'll try to read it live on air here. Give me a second.
Okay. Well, while you're looking that up, we can talk about that after I tell you guys what BetMGM has to offer for you guys. All you got to do is sign up for BetMGM. Use that bonus code PHNX. Place your first BetMGM Sportsbook wager through BetMGM's mobile sportsbook app for at least $10, and you'll receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets. If the bet loses, you can check out the show notes for full details and now listen to me talk about the disclaimer. Bonus bets expire in 7 days. One new customer offer only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY 467-369 New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 Massachusetts. 21 plus only. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 Puerto Rico. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. See BetMGM.com for terms. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, North Carolina, Ontario, or Puerto Rico.
All right, you ready?
Let's hear it.
Okay. He suffered a torn medial retinaculum, allowing dislocation of the posterior tibialis tendon in his left leg.
Okay, so
tibialis. He hurt his leg.
He hurt his leg.
He has a big
owie.
Yes.
It's a lower body injury.
He has a big owie.
That's something we say at hockey. Is lower extremity injury. Basketball, it's the most specific thing of all time.
Are you rocking with the Mavs? Are you?
I like them plus 2.5 in the series. I think they
Okay.
steal 2 games at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Those games are. Celtics are so good. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. Can you guys leave a like? Good lord.
Yeah,
Jewel.
Hit the like
Sorry,
button.
that was
Also,
so mean.
if you're watching,
Hey guys,
on,
can you please leave a like?
if you're watching
please?
on Twitter, go to the tweet right below. We just posted. Come join us over on YouTube. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, do us a solid. Go to gophnx.com. Click the little Die Hard tab. It's going to tell you everything that you unlock when you become a Die Hard. You're going to get exclusive Die Hard only content. You are going to get access to the Die Hard Discord. You're going to get discounts on merch, on events, which I don't know if you guys follow us on Twitter already at PHNX Sports. New merch drop. Goes crazy.
My gosh.
Goes
so
absolutely
hard.
crazy.
Yeah.
Eric and
So
I literally
hard.
were in there the moment those dropped,
Yeah, we
and
already
we
bought
both
ours.
ordered the little
taco truck?
caliente
Oh.
taco truck up at the top.
Yeah, the year of the snake is so far too.
Oh, these are just beautiful.
Such great designs, guys. And again, when you sign up to become a diehard, you are going to get one free shirt.
Yeah.
What better time to sign up than right now to become a PHNX diehard? Did you have something that you wanted to say?
Oh, I was going to say, Sweet Prince Kenny with a great question in the chat asking where Graham Rossini is. He'll be in studio tomorrow.
Yes,
at
Wednesday.
2.
Wednesday.
And Donald, again, please don't call him that.
I did not read Donald's chat verbatim, but tomorrow, new athletic director for ASU.
But you're not wrong, Donald.
You are not.
The
wrong.
stallion himself,
Yes.
Graham Rossini,
Just an
will be in
absolute
studio.
unit.
Should we just refer to him as the Steed when he
No.
gets here?
No.
I don't
No?
think so. I don't think that.
Absolutely not.
We could maybe
No.
call him a unit.
Stop.
You could go ahead and intro him.
You know what? I'm gonna tell him that you called him that.
The Steed
Tomorrow.
or the
No,
unit?
I'm gonna say that.
unit?
Eric calls you the unit.
You know what he's going to say? Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, let's
That's what
get
he's
all
gonna
these
say.
out of our system right now. Anything else you want to say before tomorrow?
No, I think we're good. Let's not
gotta save my
open that
bullets
up.
for
Let's get
tomorrow.
into Baylor.
Let's continue it. So just to recap before we get into Baylor, we got UCF's Citronut at the very top in the S tier. Nothing in the A tier yet. We got BYU's Sailor of a Cougar in the B tier, all alone. And then in the C tier, we've got West Virginia and Houston. And then in D, we have the Bearcat all alone by himself because he's scary and mean.
And D's the lowest tier we
D's
have.
the lowest tier that you have. We should just have a trash can tier. at the end.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's get to Baylor.
Oof.
This is the fuzzy green bear, as it's known, also known as the swamp bear or the radioactive bear. And so this was introduced in 1997. It was created by a sports logo giant branding company whose clients include the New York Yankees, Alabama, Kentucky Derby, blah, 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 blah. And then in 2000, Baylor Student Congress voted to recommend a change, and it was replaced 5 years later. So this mascot wasn't actually with Baylor for that long. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think it's a fire logo.
It's incredible.
Really? You like it better than the Sailor Bear?
Yeah.
Oh, it's way better.
Way better than
Another
Sailor Bear.
stupid little hat? No, I can't do it.
This-
I love the placement on that, though. I love the placement on the sailor hat for Baylor. This one feels like this bear right here,
This is
Swamp Bear,
such
is
a-
like the intro to a cartoon. Like this is its own TV show. You don't like this one? You think it's too much
You
going
don't
on?
like the Baylor logo?
No, I mean, I like the color. The green is, I think, a little bit better, but the retro one is so much better than this.
I
This
disagree.
this screams like 2005 to 2007 arena football team. It's so mid.
Those are the best kind of logos, man.
No, they're not. They're terrible. There's a
I
reason
like
why
this
they're
logo.
gone.
I think this one is.
This is a C.
Really? I think it's a B
Ooh.
logo. I think it's a B logo, to be honest with you. What do you think? Greg?
I was actually kind of leaning A, but
Wow.
I'm okay with B. I really like this logo.
And again, we can go back and forth depending
Yeah.
on where
I
everything
just-
kind of falls at the end here.
The text, the font, the rips around the side, like this logo tells a story.
So
What's the story? I'm a bear and I scratch things.
That's the story.
That's a
I'm a
good
green
story.
bear.
I'm a
and I scratch
radioactive
things.
green bear. Rah. That's the story.
So you want C and you want A.
So
we
I
can
think
we can
B.
meet in the middle at B right now.
Sure.
We can be there.
It's lower than the Sailor Boy.
Okay, I can again, we can rehash
It's okay,
this
it's
as
okay.
we kind of move on.
I'm not one to be opposed to making concessions.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's get to TCU, and I want Shane to describe this one because this one feels like it has a really in-depth backstory to me, as does Kansas State, but TCU specifically. We've got a standing horned frog with a TCU sweater.
Let me pull it up so I can get the highest def. Oh, whoa! I mean, yeah, it's a horn. It looks like a mini Godzilla that is standing up. He looks like somebody just asked if he wants to fight.
Yeah, and this is Frank. This is Frank the Frog.
And he does. Frank is about that action.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank will throw hands.
Yeah. He's wearing like a crew neck. It's pretty sweet. It's a I would call it a turtleneck, but it's a frog.
Yeah,
So it's a frog neck.
yeah. You don't want to offend him.
No. And
Yeah.
you know, there's so much material left over because when he does his ribbit thing with his neck, it can expand. So yeah, this is a great logo.
Yeah.
Big fan of it.
If there was if we were tiering this on
That being
fighting,
said-
fighting rankings, this would be up high.
That
too.
being said, the docile retro logo of just if you haven't seen this yet, you should look it up. It's just a lizard laying down.
with
With
TCU,
TCU
superimposed
across the
over
body.
it.
That rips harder. Yeah, Frank is cool. Frank's pissed off.
No, Frank is pissed off.
Frank is pissed off, but he's not like embarrassingly angry where you're like, okay, relax.
He's not the Bearcat pissed
Yeah,
off.
like okay.
Frank is
all right,
standing
buddy.
up for you.
Yeah,
Like somebody crossed you and Frank is not happy.
Frank
with
is
it.
watching bullying happen right now, and he's
Yeah.
about to stop it.
Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that for
I-
Frank.
He's high B, low A to me.
I'm okay with A.
I don't know if he deserves A.
I don't know if he
You
deserves
just
A
said-
either. I'm cool putting him above the Sailor Cat in B.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
cool
I think he
with that.
deserves.
I'm cool
Because I
with
think there's a bunch of good.
We're getting into we've
Yeah.
got some really good ones on the table.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's knock out Iowa State. I think Iowa State is one of the more slept on logos
I like Iowa
in
State.
terms of the retro. I already love the fact that it's the Iowa State Cyclones and you got a cyclone in there. I think it's a great way to incorporate it. It's literally Iowa State in really dope text atop a cyclone. Love the color scheme. Love that. I think it's one of the better Iowa State logos. They've had a ton over the years. But I like this one. I think this is an A tier logo, but that's just me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's really
I'm
good.
good with A.
It's funky font. It's like it screams like 70s.
Yeah.
and, I mean the colors are great. Duh. It's awesome. I will give an honorable mention to their mid 2000s logo. That was the angry Iowa State
Yeah.
Cyclone. I think that's sick.
That one's pretty sick. He's like holding Iowa State
yeah,
too.
really cool. And it's got a fist. But yeah, this one's great. It's simple. It's groovy.
Yeah.
It's
That's how you describe this
Groovy.
logo. It's
Yeah.
groovy.
and for those listening on audio, it's really just it's a cyclone with Iowa State written on top of it.
But-
and
But groovy.
but groovy.
groovy.
Yeah, and groovy
A
font.
groovy cyclone.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a funky fresh.
Yeah, this is an
logo.
A.
Okay. Glad we're all in agreement. Sarah,
Yeah.
go ahead and put that.
No,
in
I
A tier.
easy.
All right, it's a
Easily.
B then. I'm just kidding.
All right, Eric, where do you want to go next year?
Let's do Colorado.
Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do Colorado. And look, for those of you that have watched the show or listened to the show religiously, I am anti-Colorado
What?
in just about every single way possible. This logo fucks. This is an A-tier logo. And I am pretty. I will stick by that. This is a sick logo. It's the buffalo. It's like a cartoon buffalo, a top CU, and it's
a hell of a lot better than their current.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
That is true.
Like I wish this was their active logo.
I think the TCU logo is better than this logo.
Oh, I disagree entirely. I disagree
I don't know how to think about this.
so
one.
hard. What do you think, Danielle?
Yeah, Daniel, you can be the tiebreaker here.
I agree with Eric.
Thank you.
I think the TCU is better than this one, but it is a very good logo.
I
would
don't hate
put it in B, but just below TCU.
I would bump TCU to A and put this top of B. That's just me
I'm not-
personally. I'm not. It's not just
I'm
me.
not
though.
putting that fucking horned frog.
Wow,
in
you
A
hate
tier.
him.
I would bump.
I don't think
Frank
it's
was
an A
standing
tier.
up for you.
I don't think it's an A tier. He wasn't standing up for me. I wasn't getting bullied.
I think they're both A.
You were doing the bully.
You better find out.
Frank is gonna. Yeah, Frank's not happy with me. I will. We can put it in the B tier, and again, we can hash this out later. I'm cool putting it behind the horned frog.
Hold on. Oh, I haven't made my decision yet. I don't know what. Let me steer.
That's fair. That's fair.
This for a
Have
second.
you just need to let it marinate for a second?
Let
the buff sit with you?
Let the buffalo marinate.
Yeah. Let's get some buffalo wings.
I've never had. Actually, I have had buffalo before. No, I've had bison. Is it the same
It's
thing?
Like a
Same thing.
bison
Yeah.
burger. Yeah.
Bison burgers go crazy.
Yeah. Poor guy. Sorry, Ralphie. I'm gonna put it in A just because it's Ralphie.
Let's go. Sorry, Eric.
It's okay.
It's okay.
See, we
can fight
both
about
think
it
it's
later.
A. We just also think that TCU is
But
A.
why do you think Frank belongs in A?
Frank-
Look at him. He's
What is
good.
Frank?
Dude,
Okay.
Frank is sick. Do not hate on Frank.
We'll put Frank in the bottom of A. Are you okay with that?
I just
I'll
don't think
compromise
it's
with
A. But sure.
We can move it later.
Yeah.
Okay. We can move it later.
I love how this is how we settle like arguments. We're like, yeah, we'll talk about it later,
Yeah.
just like my parents
It's
did.
healthy.
And my parents were like, yeah, we'll talk about it later. And then either we don't forget, or
Yeah.
I forget about it, or we just don't talk
Or then
about
it
it.
boils over, and you're like, "Curse you!"
Fuck! Why did we put Frank in it
And
in
then
the
you
A tier?
throw the table.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah, I'm
that'll
never
be good.
wearing a frog neck shirt ever
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. All right, where do you want to go now,
Let's
Shane?
go Oak State.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
And this is not even technically. This is Oklahoma A&M. This is where your grandparents.
Yeah, my
met.
grandparents both met while they were attending Oklahoma A&M.
Wow, that's incredible. This is also. How would you describe this one, Eric?
Yeehaw.
Okay,
So-
that's how you would describe it.
What the logo is it is a
Completely orange.
Is a completely orange. It is a cowboy on a horse that is bucking. And is that a gun?
Looks
I
like
think
a
it's a rifle on the
Yeah.
other side that you can't see, with dust clouds underneath it, and then underneath all of that, it's Okla.A&M, which that I don't like.
that. I think,
I think
ruins
I
it.
think there's a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit too much going on.
But again,
in this one,
it's not Oklahoma State, so I don't really know. Why don't we go with Retro Texas Pete
This is
or
this is what we had.
or
This is what we
whatever
had.
his name is?
Retro Texas Pete.
It's not
No, it's
Tex-
Pistol
that's
Pete.
Is that Pistol Pete?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pistol Pete's he's had a couple different variations of
Yeah.
himself, but yeah. This
There's
is
just-
way
there's just-
back.
there's just-
This is
there's
way
just-
back.
there's
This
just
is-
too much of this. There's
this
just
is
too much of
C.
this one.
This is C. Yeah, I think it's at the bottom of C.
I think
would
it's
rather
yeah.
have-
It's definitely worse.
It's above the Houston. in my
You
opinion.
really don't like that guy.
Yeah,
huh?
I kind of like
Really?
this. I don't hate it. I kind of like it.
If they
I'm
just
ashamed-
had the
the
cowboy.
more I look at the Houston,
Hate him.
it's
I want to punch him.
the worse the H gets.
The
It's,
H
it's
is
like
so
not even
bad.
Who
lined
wins in a
up.
fight between Frank and the Cougar?
Oh, Frank is wiping the floor.
Frank's beating his ass.
Wiping
Are they the
floor.
same size?
Yeah, same size.
Okay, then Frank is winning.
Frank is absolutely wiping the floor, even if he's smaller.
Quick fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can live with that. All right, let's get to this one. Let's get to Kansas State because Kansas State gives me just horrible vibes. This guy is freak. He's got freak written all over him.
Okay.
This guy belongs in an
Hey.
asylum.
Okay.
Look at him, dude. Look at
Hold
those
on.
beady eyes.
Hold on. Okay, for those listening on audio, it's basically just Tom and Jerry wearing
Yes.
a K sweater and holding a state
Yeah,
flag.
but this is Tom after years and years and years of chasing Jerry, and he just could never
And
like
no success.
he could just
This is
never accept the fact that he wasn't going to get Jerry.
This is
And it got
substance
to him.
abuse.
It got to him. Yeah,
Substance abuse.
This
Tom.
this is chasing the mouse one too many times. That's what this is, and he's just holding a state flag.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even look like he wants to hold it.
Yeah,
Like-
and you know what I really don't like about this? The grippers are out. His toes are out.
Oh, the dogs are out.
That's not. That's
He has a slit in his eyebrow too. Like, what is up with this guy?
That's a bandage from
From getting
the fight.
messed up by
Yeah,
Frank.
yeah.
from
Frank just beat the crap out of him.
This is above the Houston Cougars still though.
Wow!
Oh, no chance.
This guy is out of his mind.
Slander stops
Okay.
here. This is D.
No.
This is D.
Stop it.
This
I
is
don't
D
think
tier.
it's D. I don't think it's D.
What?
Stop it. Okay. The only narrative you have is, oh, he looks a little crazy. But that doesn't make it a bad logo.
Dude, this is not better than the Houston one.
I think it is better than Houston, but I think it's crazy. Like, again, I just want to fully acknowledge that this guy is off his shit.
But okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine.
But I'm with you.
The logo's not that bad though.
No. I think
But it's not good. There's nothing special about it.
There's nothing special about it. I'm cool with C tier.
Okay, there's nothing bad about it. There is something awful about the Houston.
This
logo,
guy's in
and
my
it's the
nightmares,
H.
though. This is Tom in my nightmares.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
wake up in a cold sweat and I see him like standing in the closet hallway.
this is Jot Terry.
Yeah. So you're
fine.
fine
It's
in C
fine.
tier.
It's
You're fine
fine.
in C tier.
I mean, I won't sleep tonight. But
Yeah. Well, none of us are going to sleep
after
tonight.
looking at this guy.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Look, we're going to continue getting to the tier list. I do want to recap. We've got the Citronaut alone in the S tier for now. We've got Iowa State. We've got Colorado, and we've got Frank, who I've self-proclaimed Frank, the TCU Horned Frog, in the A tier. We've got BYU and Baylor in the B tier. We've got West Virginia, Oklahoma A&M, Kansas State's freaky little guy that they got there, Houston in the C tier, and then we've got the Cincinnati Bearcat all alone. The remaining schools that we have left are Arizona State, Arizona, Kansas, Texas Tech, and Utah. We will get to those guys in just a second, but first got to tell you a little bit about the folks over at Desert Financial Credit Union. Look, they've been doing it 1,005 years. They've been doing it so long that I'm pretty sure all of these logos came and went while Desert Financial was doing what they do. And you know why that they've been in this business for so damn long? It's because everybody can trust them, right? That's exactly what you want when it comes to banking. You want people that you can trust. In Desert Financial, they are the go-to financial experts that are committed to their members and the community. They're offering financial solutions tailored to helping real people like Eric over here achieve their financial goals and dreams. Eric's been using Desert Financial Credit Union since he was just a wee lad.
Does
And
that
could
guy
actually do it.
not a real person.
Does he not look like he's achieved his goals and dreams? I mean, he has the
sitting here next to you guys?
Yeah.
That is my
I mean,
goals
that's
and
all
my
you could
dreams.
ever hope for, guys. And if you're an Arizona sports fan, there's no better place to do your banking than Desert Financial Credit Union. It is the only place that you can show your team spirit
that guy.
every time you make a purchase.
hopes and dreams right here.
With exclusive debit cards branded with your favorite teams. Bring the boom and get fired up with the Arizona State University Visa debit card. Now is the time to show your ASU team spirit. Open a free checking account online and get $200 plus your choice of 3 Arizona State University Visa debit cards. Go to desertfinancial.com/ASU to get started.
You know, after seeing the Kansas State mascot, I said I might have a little trouble sleeping tonight. Good thing I've got my friends
There you
over at
go.
OGs to help me out. I'm going to be honest with everybody. I struggle to fall asleep all the time.
Same.
My brain does not turn off. Even after a long day here, you know, our brains are going. You think you'd go home and just crash. I'm still going. And OGs and their sleep gummies have helped me out tremendously. I took one last night. I slept like a baby after fighting. I was like, I fall asleep by myself.
Who are you fighting?
Myself, my own brain.
Okay, gotcha.
I was like, I could shut it up myself. And last night I just couldn't. So tapped into my friends at OGs. They helped me get a nice night of sleep. And that's why we're all firing on all cylinders here. And OGs has more than just people who are struggling with sleep. They've got the OGs Naturals and the big OGs as well. Naturals are vegan gummies made with live rosin and available in sweet clementine flavor. A fantastic flavor. The big OGs is just basically a bigger version of the regular OGs. Instead of a 10 milligram gummy, it's a 100 milligram gummy perforated into 10 little slices. They've got sativas, they've got indicas, they've got hybrids, they've got CBD and THC, they've got the minis. They truly have everything and they taste absolutely delicious. I've been eating OGs since before I even got to PHNX. That's how much I love our friends over at OG. So to learn more about OG's gummies and where you can find them, head on over to ogsbrands.com. You must be 21 or over to enjoy, and you must enjoy responsibly.
Love it. Love OGs. they're a sponsor for Flaving Friday.
Yeah.
Which always goes crazy. We got a few new folks I haven't seen in the chat. Sans, we've got Lonnie in the chat. Lonnie with a $2
That's
super
the better
chat.
BYU logo.
Hi from Northeast Kansas and go Big 12 with the BYU logo. That logo does go crazy.
Actually, no, it's not better than the Sailor.
No, but it still
The
goes
Sailor
crazy.
hat's good, but it does go crazy, yeah.
Love that. Guys, if
Go Big
you
12.
are
That's
new
going to be
here,
a thing.
hit the subscribe button. What's going to be a thing? Go Big 12?
GB12.
GB12.
GB12. Okay. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's go ahead, get back to our tier list. Let's do maybe a controversial one here. I want to do Kansas.
Dude,
Oh, man.
you talk about nightmares. So disclaimer, I am terrified of large birds. Like, they freak me the hell out.
Really?
If you are listening on audio and you haven't seen this logo,
Describe this guy.
just don't go look at it. I will do my best to describe it, PG-13. This is a Jayhawk with a very, very big beak and what can only be described as long,
Human
sexy legs.
Sexy.
What color shoes
fair.
are those? Just blue?
Those
Little
are
Are they
bluish
slippers or are they
red.
sneakers?
No, they are shoes. So I'm going to actually give you
Here
a
we go.
little as to why here. So the first depiction of the Jayhawk as a bird was a drawing by Henry Malloy, a Kansas student in the early 1900s.
He needs to be jailed.
Malloy was a cartoonist
Amen.
for the student newspaper. Legend says that he gave the Jayhawk shoes for kicking opponents.
If there's one thing that bird does, it is kick. Because
Okay.
they got some legs.
So I got two qualms with, what was his name?
Henry Malloy.
Henry. Mr. Malloy.
I had actually a teacher named, his last name was Malloy. I'm not going to give his first name, but yeah, that's kind of weird.
Okay. Why did you give it legs? Okay.
Yes.
Giving it legs is one thing, because I know the birds have legs, but you gave it human.
Wait.
You gave it human legs. But the
Not just human legs. Long.
sexy human legs.
There you go.
The thing that gets me here is the legs are crossed. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
sassy.
What is going
And
on?
that ruins it for me. I think Henry was just a little lonely. That's my guess on this. This is a D tier, right to jail.
Yeah.
Kansas Jayhawk, you freak me out.
Wow, we're going
No.
D tier.
Absolutely. Without a doubt, D tier. Are you kidding me?
I'm just afraid
Are
of
you
it.
kidding me?
I'm afraid of it. That's why I don't like it.
Guys,
Bro, the bird is crossing its legs.
I'm gonna be honest. I had this logo in the A tier.
Come here.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be honest. I had this logo in the A
Whoa.
tier. I love this logo.
No.
I think it is
Wait.
awesome.
Before just yelling no, why? Why do you love it? What do you like
There's
about
nothing out there like it.
it?
All of the logos that we've just described over the last 37 minutes, there is not a single one.
It's a cartoon vintage. It's a vintage cartoon bird. I can
Yeah,
show
but
you
it looks-
hundreds-
it's-
I can show you hundreds of them.
Show me one like that one.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah,
because it gives-
exactly, because it doesn't exist.
I think you might be a little lonely. And
No,
you really, I
no,
think you really
no,
like this bird.
No, I don't like the bird for that reason. I like the bird because it is a unique depiction of a Kansas Jayhawk,
Best I can do.
unlike anything I've ever seen. Best I can do. Don't car salesman
Best
me.
I can do is high C.
Oh, hot.
Best I can do.
Low B.
Dude.
Come on, meet
No,
me there.
Absolutely.
Meet me
not.
there.
Absolutely
The
not.
bird's legs are crossed.
So
That
what?
is not a
You've
sentence.
never crossed your legs before.
I'm not a bird.
Yeah, we are people. That's the point.
The bird
Okay,
has
hey,
human
Hey,
legs.
no, hold on. Here, I have an argument for you, Totri. You know what mascot do we hate so much? The Kansas State person.
Yeah, but that one, yeah, that
No,
one,
that's half person, half animal. This is half bird, half person.
half bird person though goes crazy.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. This is
Dude.
okay. I'll give you high C. That's all I can do.
Okay, top
Best I
of
can
C,
do.
top of C.
Top. Okay.
Meet me there.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Okay, top of C.
We're
I'll live with that.
Much like
This
the
is
bird's
against my
legs, we're
will.
stretching a little bit.
This
But-
is,
a little
this is
bit.
against my will. This is against my
Oh
will.
gosh, I'm gonna have to go defend this bird take on the internet.
Mid-C,
No,
I'm okay.
absolutely not.
Mid-C is
No,
okay.
above, it's the top of C.
Oh my
top
goodness.
of C.
William
Oh my
says it
goodness.
looks like a bird from Looney Tunes. Let me see.
Totri,
He said
can I-
it does exist.
Can I cast a vote here?
Please.
You can cast a vote.
I think
sure.
this is an A tier.
Oh
Yes!
my god!
Thank you, Danielle. Now, what is your reasoning behind A tier?
I mean I'm a big cartoon fan. I think it's really fun. I will admit that the human legs are a little off-putting,
They're very off-putting.
but I think it's a really cute logo. Like it's really
though,
fun.
you can't really tell that.
Yeah, I really like
If the
this
legs
logo.
were a quarter of the size, it would be A.
Squint. Does
No.
that look like human legs to you?
Yes.
No. You're
Yes.
lying. You're lying.
Dude, do they look like bird legs to you?
When you squint, yeah.
No, they don't.
What I also hate. Oh my god! I just pulled it up big screen. It freaks me
Dude,
out.
this is not an. This is. I will stand on business. This
What-
is not an A tier.
What I
logo.
also hate about it is it okay? You know what I kind of love? I kind of love it. The smile. I
Right?
Like,
It's kind of cute.
I like that it's smiling.
It's the legs. The legs ruin
yeah,
it.
dude. You just take that. That's an
Yeah,
A.
that's fine. That's
an
A. That's
Chat,
A.
Chat, let's
That's
do an
A.
exercise right now. Put your hand over the legs.
That's A.
That's
That
an
I'm
A.
completely
See,
fine
my
with.
thing is if you take away the legs, it's an S tier.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But the legs
are-
drop it more than
They
just
are a little
one
off-putting,
tier.
but they're not that.
Sure.
bad.
I also love how they're not like little sneakers. Like he's lacing up to play ball.
Oh yeah, to kick other logos, dude. That's what he's doing. Sharing in the chat, it's like a Jayhawk meta flamingo. Okay, Robbie in the chat, the legs are 2/3 of the body. D tier.
Yes, thank you.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Look, C tier. C tier is where
high
it goes.
C. It's fine. Whatever.
Kansas, okay, here we go. Kansas is a basketball school, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the legs of a basketball
Yeah, that's
player,
a small
right? That's
forward.
what you want.
That's a small forward bird right there. Come on. That guy's giving you 12 and 9 every night.
Oh, I thought you said the bird was a bad pick.
What do you mean?
You said my pelican was a bad
You
pick.
chose a pelican, not a Jayhawk,
A
dude.
Jayhawk is a literal tiny bird.
Yeah, but a Jayhawk would have been a way better pick.
A Jayhawk with big legs.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to do
You should have
that.
drafted that guy right there,
Well, we
dude.
draft Big Bird. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
High C.
All
Whatever.
right, let's do another really bad one. Let's do Texas Tech.
Wait, another really bad one.
Yeah, we've done a lot of bad
So
ones.
the Jayhawk was really
no,
bad.
Yeah,
the-
so the
no,
Jayhawk sucks.
belonged in A.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech is one of the worst. I think it's D tier because it's just literally two T's on top of one another. It's pretty mid, and I wish I could do a better job describing it, but it quite
No,
doesn't.
No, you just did. It's
No,
two T's on top
It's
of
a
each other.
worse version of their current logo.
Yeah. There's no bevel or anything. There's no contouring to the. Yeah, this is a
This
D.
is too simplistic.
This is the worst. I think.
This is the worst. They let a 5-year-old do their logo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead. Wait,
Now that being said, that fucking rips. There's a retro Red Raider riding a Bronco over a football.
Yeah,
that's an
great.
A-tier logo.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Why not just use that one?
I don't know. That one also goes kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's do Utah. How do you feel about the Utah one? Just kind of off the rip. Where do we want to put
Oh, it's a classic. This is.
it? It is, and it's simple too.
Yep.
It's a simple classic.
It's the same things it's been for a while. It's great. I think it's a great logo. I think it's an A.
I'm cool with A.
And
Eric's
A.
fighting it.
Eric hates this one.
End of A.
You guys have a love for this stupid fucking frog that I just will not understand.
Dude, okay, listen. I'm not like okay. The Utah logo is classic, fine, but
You're telling me you'd rather have the TCU
But
logo?
that's not even isn't that their current? Like,
that's not like super creative. Like,
what do you mean?
it's a U with 2 feathers on it.
Yeah, but it encapsulates everything that.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't.
Mr. Eric do too much Ruby over here.
No, because I don't like the Oklahoma. There's a fine line, and I think it's a good logo. But I appreciate the artistry with Frank the Frog.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you gotta let it go, buddy.
So we're putting Utah behind the frog.
It's embarrassing.
I think
You gotta let it
Utah
go.
belongs in front of the frog. That is what that's my opinion.
Okay, I'll give you Utah in front of the frog if the
Oh
buff
my
can
God.
go behind Frank.
If the buff can go behind Frank, okay, I'm not gonna fight.
There we
Okay.
go.
I'm not gonna fight you.
See? Hey, fight the good fight,
we
brother.
can compromise. We can
Fight the good
compromise.
fight,
You're
brother.
giving
I can't lie. I was actually about to be upset, but I like that compromise.
You're giving
I
your
like that
take here.
compromise.
All right, you want to go with Arizona or Sparky here?
Sparky's last.
All right, let's do Arizona. Eric, give me your
Oh, you're
thoughts
gonna
on
put
this one.
me on the spot?
Well, I'm not letting you just dictate where it goes in and of itself because I've seen the way you fight for logos. But just how do you feel off the rip about this one?
Can I go? I'll go.
You can go. You
I'll
go.
Please.
See if I'm being objective, I'm sorry. I really like this logo.
It's a great logo.
It
but
is
I
a good
hate
logo. It is a good logo.
Like I have hate in my body for this logo, and part of that is because it's fire. It is fire, 100%.
What do we like about it?
The mountains with the lines in the background,
only
the
thing I will
cactus,
say is
like
it's
the colors.
It's less of a logo and more like a painting, a picture. You know, it's too much of a landscape.
There's a lot
Yeah.
going on, the same way the Oklahoma
No,
A&M
but-
has.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying. It's got a lot going on.
You won't find me arguing for it. I can't do it.
Right? Like it
Okay.
does have, out of all of the logos that we've talked about, and you look at the S tier where we put Citronaut, Iowa State, Utah in the A tier, right? Like, like there's those ones walk the line.
Holy shit. I gotta order a Citronaut shirt right now.
You have like we've those logos specifically have walked the line between creativity and like just basic enough.
Yeah.
Right? Like the ideas of them. The Arizona one, there is a lot going
Yeah,
on
there
in
is.
this specific
I
logo.
don't like how the cactus overlays on the eye. And you
I don't
can
either.
still
I
see
wish
the
the
eye
cactus
around
was
it.
kind of in the foreground of it a little bit more.
like behind the eye.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the Arizona one. I will give you top of C or the back of B.
I feel like back of B would piss them off more, and I don't know why.
Back of B. Are you cool with that, Shane?
Wow.
Back of B.
Oh,
Back
wait,
of
that
B.
shirt goes hard, Shane.
I know I'm getting
Oh,
it. You guys
wow.
can't. You got this is mine.
Can I get a matching one?
Nope, I found it.
Can
You
we
got-
all get separate Citronaut shirts?
Absolutely not,
Dude,
I
you're-
did this.
You're already
Okay,
missing
I'm
out
gonna get
'cause
the-
I
I'm gonna
already
get
have
the
a
Kansas
Citronaut
Jayhawks.
shirt.
Okay, that's fine.
You gotta get the beady-eyed Kansas State.
No, I'm getting a Frank shirt.
Yeah,
Are you
you
kidding
gotta
me?
get
Yeah,
Frank
you're right.
Are you
You're right.
kidding
You're
me?
absolutely right. That's fair. That is
If I'm
absolutely
being
fair.
completely objective and putting us in a vacuum, Arizona's logo is up there with the Citronaut, in my opinion.
No.
If I'm being objective,
You could be objective. That's fine.
that's what I'm doing.
What do
Guys,
you
this
think,
is
Daniel?
this is a really good logo.
Yeah.
It's a good logo.
I'm not going to make a lot of friends in the chat, but this is a really good logo.
But here, chat. We'll let you in on a secret. We're gonna piss some U of A fans off. Let's go ahead and put it in the top of C. No, let's put it in the bottom of B.
Bottom
Let's
of
not be
B,
that
bottom of B.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's put it in the bottom of B. And this is just between us, chat. The ones here live and those listening on audio. I think it's an S tier logo, but
I don't think it's S tier. I'll give you an A. I'll give you an A.
I think it's an S tier
I
logo.
I
It's a-
would
it's a-
I would say
it's an almost
yes.
flawless
I also
logo.
think
It's
it's
really
an
cool.
S tier logo.
That being said, we're going to leave this on for the graphic and
To piss some people off.
to piss some people off.
Yes.
Sparky.
Easiest one of them
S
all.
tier.
By far and away
S
the
tier.
best. I mean, it won
I
the
love
tournament.
that you're buying this shirt right now.
Oh, dude.
Damon's walking by
dude,
his son and he's
David-
losing his shit.
Damon's
He is
losing his shit.
shit.
He's losing his
That is
shit.
awesome.
That's
is
exactly
absolutely
what we
awesome.
wanted.
Love
this
that.
is exactly what.
Sparky's S tier.
Yeah,
Sparky's
and
S tier.
Clear 1-1.
And it's it's better than the Citronaut. The Citronaut is a close 2 here.
Clear one.
But Sparky is arguably the best retro logo in college sports.
yeah,
Point
it's
blank, period.
it's truly incredible.
And it won the vote.
Yes,
It won
it
the
did.
vote that literally some Twitter account did.
Yeah, it's the best logo.
And yeah, it's not even close. Sorry, Citronaut. You are great, and you have a great
The Citronaut.
you have a great show on Boomerang, in the 1970s. But Sparky is for the it has stood the what's the
Test of time?
There you go. Saying sometimes they lose me. So just to recap, well, actually, everybody's cool with what we got here.
Yeah,
we
it's
want to
fine.
do some fighting.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, Sparky and Citronaut in S tier.
Hold on. Citronaut.
Citronaut.
Citronaut's so great.
We got Iowa State, Utah, TCU, and Colorado in the A tier
Frank.
in that order. We've got BYU, Baylor, and Arizona in the B tier. We've got Kansas, West Virginia, Oklahoma A&M, Kansas State, and Houston in the C tier. And we've got Cincinnati and Texas Tech in the D tier. Guys, that is going to do it.
Are we sure
for-
Arizona isn't too high? Do you think they should maybe be C
we'll
or
leave
D?
it. We'll leave it. Damon is very upset. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, again, if you're new here, do us a solid. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. We are doing this Monday through Friday with an audio-only episode every single week as well. Be here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Arizona State Athletic Director Graham Rossini, the Steed himself.
Let's go.
The big unit, as Erik Ruby calls him, will be in studio for the full show. And you know what that means, Shane?
What does that mean?
It means we got a snake draft with the one, the only Graham Rossini
And you know what we're drafting?
himself.
Fish.
Maybe
Maybe.
fish. Maybe fish. But in the meantime, give the show a follow at PHNX _Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony _Totri. You can follow the man who used to wear a really big purple hat at Erik Ruby. That is Erik with a K.
Dude, Damon is inconsolable right
so
now.
mad.
And he-
You guys broke Damon.
yeah.
JJ,
Perfect.
what's up, JJ?
BJ Freeman.
indeed.
You can
BJ
follow
Freeman.
DJ Danielle at Africa Danielle across social media. You can follow this guy right here, the man who loves himself, the Citronaut, at Shane Deef.
The Citronaut, as always.
We will see you guys Wednesday. In the meantime, go Devils and peace.
We all silly like the mayor.